Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to New York Yankees News Network, your go-to home for all things Bronx Bombers. And today we've got some jam-packed, fire-hot updates straight from Camden Yards. And trust me, they've only surfaced a few hours ago. From jaw-dropping, history-making home runs to clutch performances and injury scares, this video has everything a true Yankees fan would want to know. So if you bleed navy blue and pinstripes run through your veins, you don't want to miss this one. And yes, before we dive into these breaking stories, a quick request: if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell icon so you're always in the loop with the latest Yankees action. Now, let's jump right into our first bombshell update of the day. Update 1. Yankees smash history. 15-run barrage and back-to-back-to-back bombs rock Orioles. Last night in Baltimore, the Yankees didn't just show up, they made baseball history. Again. In a game that lit up the Inner Harbor skyline, the Bronx Bombers delivered a thunderous 15-3 statement win against the Orioles, and it started from pitch number 1. Trent Grisham stepped up to the plate and blasted a leadoff home run onto Eutaw Street, his second leadoff shot of the season. 2 pitches later, Aaron Judge crushed his 9th homer of the year. And before Orioles starter Kyle Gibson could even blink, Ben Rice launched his 7th bomb. That's back-to-back-to-back home runs to open the game, something no MLB team in history has ever done twice in one season, until now. But the party didn't stop there. After a quick ground out, Cody Bellinger joined the blast parade with his 3rd homer of the year. That's 4 homers in the first inning alone, the second time the Yankees have done this in just 30 games this season. The previous time? March 29th against Milwaukee. Talk about starting strong. And how about Ben Rice? He wasn't done. He homered again in the second inning, giving him 2 home runs in just his first 2 at-bats of the night. He ended the game with 3 hits and 4 runs scored, a performance that's cementing him as a rising star in the Yankees lineup. Now let's not forget Carlos Rodon on the mound. The left-hander was flirting with perfection, retiring the first 15 batters he faced. He took a perfect game into the 6th inning before a walk to Emmanuel Rivera and a double by Jorge Mateo ended his no-hit bid. Still, Rodon finished strong, allowing just 2 hits, 1 walk, and striking out 7 over 6 stellar innings. That's now 17-plus innings with only 1 earned run allowed. As if the Yankees needed more firepower, Austin Wells, hitless through his first 5 at-bats, cranked a solo home run in the 9th, making it 6 total homers on the night. And here's a stat that will drop your jaw. The Yankees racked up 19 total hits, 9 of which came off Kyle Gibson, who was making his first start of the season. Gibson, once one of Baltimore's top arms, was shelled for 9 runs in just 3 2/3 innings. With this win, the Yankees now sit at 18 wins and 12 losses, topping the American League East standings and pushing their playoff chances to a sky-high 82.6%, up from 70% just the day before. Yankees universe, this is not just a good team. This is a team that's rewriting history books before May even ends. So buckle up, because this season's just getting started. Update 2. Jazz Chisholm injury rattles Yankees. What it means moving forward. Just when everything seemed to be clicking, the Yankees were handed a gut punch in the top of the first inning against Baltimore. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the newly acquired second baseman and a growing fan favorite, had to exit the game early with what the team later described as right flank discomfort. Let's break down what happened and why this is more than just a minor footnote. Chisholm stepped into the batter's box against Kyle Gibson right after Bellinger's first inning home run. He fouled off the first pitch and immediately showed signs of discomfort. Grimacing and reaching for his side, Jazz was quickly checked on by manager Aaron Boone and athletic trainer Alfonso Malaguti. He stayed in the at-bat, showing his toughness, and even delivered a sharp double down the right field line, advancing to third on an error. But that was it. He was then replaced by Oswald Peraza as a pinch runner and later diagnosed with right flank discomfort. Now, Yankees fans, this isn't just any player we're talking about. Chisholm, who was acquired last July, is playing his first full season in pinstripes. He's had 7 home runs and 17 runs batted in through 30 games. And while his batting average sits at just .181, his speed, power, and swagger have already become staples in the lineup. The scary part? The Yankees haven't released any details yet about the severity of the injury or how long he might be out. And with DJ LeMahieu already nursing injuries, hip and calf, this could create a serious hole at second base moving forward. And speaking of DJ, it's worth noting that he received a cortisone injection in his right hip just yesterday, a preemptive move, according to Boone, to avoid further damage. But we've seen this story before. DJ missed significant time last year with a right hip impingement, and now both him and Chisholm are potential injury liabilities at the same time. So what's next for the Yankees infield? If Jazz misses extended time, the team might have to rely more heavily on utility men like Oswaldo Cabrera, Pablo Reyes, and Oswald Peraza, none of whom have shown consistent dominance at the plate. Cabrera, though primarily at third base due to LeMahieu's absence, might shift over to second more often. Reyes and Peraza could rotate based on matchups, but neither brings Chisholm's electric energy or long ball threat. In short, this injury might feel small in the shadow of a 15-run victory, but it's the kind that could disrupt chemistry just when the team is finding its stride. We'll continue to monitor Chisholm's status, but for now, Yankees fans, cross your fingers, because while home runs win games, depth and durability win championships. Update 3, Deja Bombers, Yankees. Rewrite MLB history with another home run frenzy. You might be thinking, didn't the Yankees already start a game with 3 straight homers this season? Yes, and now they've done it again. In what feels like a scene from a video game, the Yankees made Major League history by becoming the first team in American and National League history to hit back-to-back-to-back home runs to start a game twice in the same season. This time, the fireworks erupted at Camden Yards in Baltimore. It all began when Trent Grisham crushed Kyle Gibson's second pitch of the game, sending it sailing onto Eutaw Street, a place only 69 visiting players have reached in the stadium's long history. That homer was Grisham's 8th of the season and only the 12th ever by a Yankee to land there. Next up, Aaron Judge. Not to be outdone, the Yankees captain launched his 9th home run of the year, overtaking Grisham for the team lead, at least for a moment. Then came Ben Rice, whose swing continues to captivate Yankees fans everywhere. He drove his 7th homer over the wall, capping off a 3-batter, 3-homer stretch that left Orioles fans stunned and broadcasters reaching for their record books. What's even more insane, these aren't random bursts. The Yankees also opened their March 29th game at Yankee Stadium with 3 straight dingers. That time, it was Paul Goldschmidt, Bellinger, and Judge taking Brewers pitcher Nestor Cortez deep. Back to last night. Following Rice's bomb, Cody Bellinger added to the madness with his 3rd homer of the year, making it 4 home runs in the first inning. Again. And the power surge didn't end there. Austin Wells, who had been hitless the entire night, crushed a solo homer in the 9th, making it a 6-homer performance for the Yankees. That's not just domination, that's historical. This rare achievement has sent the baseball world buzzing. Fans, analysts, and even rival players are beginning to realize this Yankees team isn't just dangerous, it's revolutionary. They're not only winning, they're doing it in a fashion that's never been seen before in the game's history. And with Rodon dealing on the mound, the offense clicking like a well-oiled machine, and key players like Judge, Rice, and Bellinger all heating up, this team is starting to look like a true October contender. And here's the kicker. We're just 30 games into the season. If this is what they're doing now, imagine what the Bronx Bombers will look like when the weather heats up and the full roster is healthy. Yankees Nation, That's it for today's triple-decker update from your trusted New York Yankees news network. From record-setting home runs to clutch pitching and injury concerns that might shake up the infield, the Yankees are giving us everything this season: excitement, history, and even a little drama. If you love this deep dive breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment in the Bronx. And hey, drop a comment below. Which home run was your favorite from last night? Are you worried about Jazz Chisholm's injury? We want to hear what you, the heartbeat of Yankees Nation, think. Until next time, keep those jerseys close, your caps on tight, and remember, it's always baseball season in the Bronx. See you in the next update.